What going
Welcome
on?
back.
End killer with the call out. This is not winners round one. It is a losers round. Good call, end killer. Yo, what up, everybody? We're getting this one going here. The old and we'll have this match going for you. Losers round.
You really hope it's Trey.
Just for the memes.
Just for the memes.
Yeah, I want the Bing Bros to eliminate.
Double elimination by Sniper, then Tones.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be an interesting match. This format has been super interesting gameplay and routing decision-wise and some plans.
Well, I know for a fact, just knowing Trey and having a little bit of extra time with him over everybody else, that he's kind of rushed into this a little bit. He hasn't put in the necessary amount of work that he normally would for a tournament of this caliber that I'm used to seeing from him. So we'll see if the lack of practice and a little bit of rust ends up affecting him. Because I know Tones and Sniper have been lab, and they are the Bing Bros. So
Yeah, and they, to my understanding, love bingo matches.
mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't? For Sunshine.
I think they both take a lot of pride in being the ones to knock out Trey too. So they'd probably be pretty happy if they were the two to knock him out.
Mm-hmm. Will be an upset, then they will be really happy about the double knockout. We'll see
actually,
that. Is Trey gonna be nervous for this? We'll see that.
Urinal Mike asking if the good people are washed. I can't remember. Is Urinal Mike in the losers bracket? I actually do remember. That was just me throwing shade because he lost to Sid. Sorry, Mike. Oh, all right. But yeah, I think Trey has a legitimate possibility of losing this match. I think to be eliminated by the Bing Bros would be, not to his caliber of play, in his opinion. And being a good person and also a bingo lord, and this match is about to begin, we could see it happen though. And we're getting into it. Welcome everyone to the losers round 1 match of AverageTrey versus TonesBalones in the 1v1 lockout with Connect 5 tournament variant. I am your host, Ice the Windowsill, and my co-commentator here with me
is Samurai Man. Hello everyone, welcome back to Sunshine Community channel for another lockout invitational match. So Iced, when you see a card, what do you usually want to look for?
When I'm looking at a card here, there's really a lot you have to pay attention to when you're looking at this variant of the card. Because unlike standard bingo and unlike standard lockout, this is a mixture of the two. Where if you end up completing 5 goals in a row, or if you end up completing 13 of the 25 goals on a card, you end up winning either way. So you have to consider a lot more. And things that you really want to look out for me, when looking at a card, is a lot of early game synergy. because from what I've seen when looking at these cards and seeing a lot of this gameplay, is that if you can combo multiple columns, rows, or diagonals, and put the pressure on your opponent to have to react to all the different options you have available to you as win conditions, it really puts your opponent on the back foot and having to respond to all these different possibilities. And when you have to play from behind and you have to play reactionary, it's really difficult to kind of get your opponent to start reacting to your play. So unless you've got a really good plan, you can pretty much ignore your opponent on anything that they do. But a lot of the time, from what I've seen on these cards, you really get a good head start when you get that first goal, and it sets the tone. What about you,
Yeah,
Samu?
I usually think that whatever I'm a first or second one to click my first goal, I feel like being the I don't feel like the being feeling like the second. I'd rather be a second person to click the goal, so give lesser information for the opponent what they're doing. If they click, let's say now at this card, let's see what would be the first goal to click. Possibly 4 shines in Bianco, but it takes a while to do because PD, Pinko 2, Pinko 3, Pinko 4, then a hidden shine there. So it's like, I honestly don't know what I will click here as first goal. What will you?
Oh,
I,
I think Rico's got a lot of pretty easily spotted synergies with the 100 coin shine in row 2,
yeah.
column 2. It also has the 6 shines from Rico Harbor and the 1 hidden shine in Rico. So that stands out pretty clearly to me. I'm sure all the competitors will probably notice that as well. But always where I start looking is at Bianco, because from what I've seen, Bianco and Rico starts, uh, they're generally good because Rico and Bianco have rockets, they have reds, they have secrets, they have bosses, and a lot of general goals you'll see on these cards. And also blues. Like blues are pretty attainable, especially in Rico. So a lot of starts you'll end up seeing either Enrico or Bianco.
Yeah.
Almost like 90% of the time. I don't know if I've ever seen any of these races start anywhere else. If you end up starting in Pianta, I don't think it's good enough unless the card really dictates it.
By just looking at the card, uh, there's 4 shines in Bianco, Shadow Mario in Bianco, 1 hidden in Rico, 100 coins, and 6 shines in Rico. Really good starting stages.
Mm-hmm.
Then not whole a lot of blue coin goals actually. No key pay 10 blues, 70 total, 8 link pairs, 20 blues in Pianta. There's could be Inferno, no damage. Could
Mm-hmm.
possibly combine that with Pianta blues if you manage to take it without damage. Three secrets and 5 secret shines. Not a lot of blue coin goals. However, there's 4 100 coin shine goals. Noki Pay, Rico, Pianta, and a secret level 100 coin.
And a
Interesting
lot of
card.
those, yeah, a lot of those you can do at any point in any of the episodes, you know? You can do Rico 1/100s, you could do Pianta 1/100s, you can do Noki 1 or Noki 2/100s,
Yep.
you know?
However,
So really those are possible snipe or like quick confirm 100 goals that can be grabbed off the card at any point. So you may end up seeing a little bit of overlap between the players on those, but it really kind of depends on what the players want to start with. With general goals, you kind of see like 3 secrets, you see 5 secrets. Um, there's not really much overlap, like when
yeah,
you're
there
jumping
isn't.
between different worlds. You know, there's not very much as far as general goals go. Like
Then,
Bianco's good. Bianco's pretty good. It's got bluebirds. It's got Shadow Mario. It's got secrets. It's got a couple of easy goals, and especially that first one, the 4 shines in Bianco Hills, as a quick one to lock up. And then after that, I mean, you could really do anything. Blues is on the table. Pianta is maybe a decent second step after that.
Pianta
And
is
then
honestly like kind of good when you consider right Yoshi with 100 coin shines in Pianta Village. Then you combine the secret level with 100 coin shine. That would come into play. There's no Pinnacles, however, just the right Yoshi in Pianta. That's the only thing we would go for. And obviously the Bluebirds. Then the seventh Bluebird most likely being Pianta 6 or Pianta 8.
There's also cannonballs, but I mean,
Mm,
Pinna, you always have to be involved in at least a little bit, just
yeah, slightly.
because it's like the gateway to Noki, and Noki is of course as late game as it gets. 28 shines, probably not something we're gonna end up seeing like rushed unless it's part of a total blue coins combination. But as we get into the gameplay here, we're kind of gonna see where the players start off, and it looks like Tone's gonna go for some Plaza shines as well as Trey. So Rico
Yeah,
might be the play.
there is a 15 blues from Delfino. Blues trades are allowed.
That's a lot of shines.
Yeah, it is a lot of shines.
Trey opting to do the faster of the Plaza shines first, which could lead him into Rico faster if they decide to both go for Rico. And I imagine if he is headed there, it's going to be an Underbell as his second shine.
I would imagine Rico is the next one. Definitely that's the first stage they go to. Bianco is like 4 shines, but he would set up for the Bluebirds, then later on Shadow Mario. However, there's no boss shines, so PD is kind of not nah.
Right. No reds
But
either.
but there's 3 secret shines and 5 secret shines that will help you because Bianco has 2, Charlotte has 1, Rico has 1. You will have to go to Pina or Sirena for more secret shines.
I think if you're worried about secrets, I think Serena might be a little bit better for your options instead of doing PD, just because the 4
Yeah.
shines from Serena you end up getting 2 and 4. But it may end up not coming into play whatsoever, just because Serena is like pretty bad, and Pinna is also pretty bad. Like every other
Yeah.
option is generally okay, except for like Gelato. Gelato is like not even seen on this card whatsoever, aside from Bluebirds.
Gelato has nothing here. Nothing but just a secret shine, that's it. And
Yeah.
blue coins. Only Dodal is 70.
Yep. We're not gonna see a whole lot of Gelato, I expect. And Trey sitting up for the
Also,
Underbell.
Serena Peach only having no clipping. So Yoshi is recovered for that, and right
Oh, that's
Yoshi.
true. Yep. So Pinna definitely required for some of the goals here.
Definitely the strongest are Rico and Bianco, partially. But maybe some end game goals like then losing Noki, Cold Birds. Bianca seems honestly really strong. I would see that game come to play at some point. Ride Yoshi into 100 coin shine in a secret. I would see that happening.
So it's a little bit interesting to see because we got Trey going to be the first one into Rico, and Tones hasn't exactly revealed that he's headed to Rico. While he did get that first Plaza Shine, which means he's probably not headed to Bianco. He will have an advantage as far as getting information. He won't have an advantage in goals, but because Trey will be the first one to click a goal, is what I expect. Tones will have information as soon as Trey decides to click whatever goal he decides to go for, whether it be the Hidden Shine or the 100s or whatever. It's probably the Hidden, I expect.
I would expect a hidden. Maybe Dawns is thinking it will be a too easy goal and too fast, so maybe Trey is doing something else like 6 shines in Rico. That would be really crazy because it already set up you for 100 coin shine later as well as hidden.
That's true.
We don't we don't know yet until we see a first goal and what their game plan is.
Mm-hmm.
Dawns having some trouble with the clip.
Yeah, Trey had a little bit of trouble too. Tones actually has a little bit of a shine lead too. So
He got the 1 shine in the Turbo Secret, Beach, and that.
yep. So really worried about those Plaza shines if it ends up coming down to it, and he can turn in blues. It is just
So
1 extra shine over Trey, but Trey starting off the Rico 1, not worried about doing Rico 100s for his first click.
yeah, that is honestly not the greatest idea to do hundreds first in Rico or whatsoever the level is. kind of
Yeah,
doing it
not.
too early. You're giving up too much time for it.
That's true. I agree. But it has some possibility to play with a little bit if you didn't plan on staying in Rico and you saw something else as a better option. Just being able to steal something from Rico and then heading off and doing something else could be a possibility, but it's not going to be in play, at least not for Trey. Maybe Tones might consider it. Let's see, maybe he ends up going to Bianco actually. Doesn't do the
Hmm.
travel skip, but he's
Not quite sure.
but he's
Maybe he's
got this other
maybe
linked.
maybe he's opening these out of the way and doing gelato. Open that too. No
Oh, he
event
could do
cutscenes.
slide. Yeah, he could do slide and go into gelato, but I don't think that's the play. Nope, he gets the other part of the linked.
I feel like he's just trying to scout a little bit what Trey's doing.
Yeah, having information does help a lot. And now he heads over to the left bell, so more Plaza Shines for Tones. Meanwhile, Trey finishing the second shine here in Rico, or at least getting to the race portion of the shine.
At this point, Jones is probably expecting Trey to do hidden, maybe? Maybe not, we don't know yet.
Yeah, Trey could be doing either Bianco or Rico stuff. Any other option, I don't think Tones would expect that. Maybe Tones could also be setting up for some cheese shenanigans here. We didn't really talk about it a whole lot in the early game, but this is pretty not standard, if I were to say, as far as what you'd expect to see from this variant. Starting off with Plaza Shines. Plaza Shines just, I don't think, is crazy on a normal card. Looking at this card, it doesn't really stand out. I don't think there's anything too crazy about it, but 15
There
from
is
Plaza, right? Like that's an option.
you need blue coins, which Stones don't have right now. He hasn't been in a level yet. There's two signs from 5 levels. That's the only the amount of shines in the levels.
Mm-hmm.
Bianco has 4 shines, 28 total shines at the end. Oh, 4 shines is Serena. I've completely missed that one. Oh yeah, Shadow Mario's in it. Beyond. Okay. Honestly, I missed that one too. In a row 4, column 4. Shadow Mario in Pianta Village with 100 coin shine in a Pianta, as well as Rayoshi. That's
Mm-hmm.
actually
That's what I'm saying.
kind
Like
of.
Pianta's kind of like the backup after the original clan. I think. I don't think it's good enough to start with, but I do think it's a good second option.
I would see Pianta has goals. Maybe do it partially at some point, then come back later to the end game goals. Donis is doing links, so we're gonna see him gonna go to Pina soon, I guess.
Okay, so Trey reveals what he started with, which is a pretty decent option because he's got row 1, column 5, and a bottom left, top right to work with. And just based on what I've seen from Tones, just considering any cheese options, and by cheese I mean Connect 5 options, he's got Plaza Shines, he's collecting links, and
And blues.
and just some general blues, right? So when you're looking at links on the card, what is it, 8? So
Yep, 8.
you've got column 4 and row 5 to work with. If you're talking about Plaza Shines, you've got row 4 and column 3 to work with. And now that Tones has an idea of where Trey's been, he can start making the plan around it. And Trey opts not to stay in Rico, which I think is okay. Especially because Tones isn't there with him.
Yeah, Graves doesn't have whatsoever any information about Tones right now. However, what do you think? What do you think if you were Trey? What do you start thinking? What has Tones been doing if he clicks any goals, in few minutes?
No idea. There's no way to know. You probably think either Bianco and it's taken him a little while to get his first goal, or I just sniped into something would be the two things that come to mind. Because you always have to consider my opponent is thinking the same thing as me, which is why I'm pretty happy about Trey leaving Rico after getting the first goal, because it's like I just scared him off Rico, you know. So now I'll go to
Yeah,
Pinna
yeah,
or Pianta
Pianta.
because
I
I
like
think
that one.
it's the next best option on the card, and it's not something you'd standard like. I think as like a general bingo knowledge, like kind of smart kind of guy I consider myself. I think Trey understands that as well. He thinks Pianta not a good option to start with, but a good second option. So here he goes doing chomplets uh, because Pianta has so much to offer. And he's already got a stranglehold kind of on Rico. Meanwhile, Tone's collecting the shine, or the slide shine, just picking up more Plaza shines.
In terms of shines, Tones is ahead by a one shot. Actually, they're even with the shines. We will see a high five entering Pina.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this pans out for Tones, just because nothing really stands out as far as the strength of his options so far. So unless he's throwing me for a loop here, and he's kind of showing me something I've never considered, uh, it's got me in the dark for sure. But you know, total shines is on the card, but I don't think that's like anything you go crazy for. Like Tones has not committed to a single world yet, you know,
Yeah, he hasn't done anything in the world.
aside from Gelato 1, which is terrible. Like based on this card, like, there's no reason to be in Gelato. But during the Piantismo race, Trey's picking up some blues.
Yeah, he's doing that when it blues. Column 2, row 1.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would scare him off a little bit and feel like he has to go for something like no clipping from Gon's side.
Oh, Trey. Got a little
Trying to
bit of,
get that.
yeah. Going for the little Pianta talkie lady. And now
Gon's training blues.
Tones might be heading into Pinna. If this was his option all along, I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem so good. But I could be wrong. Nothing really screams like go to Pinna to me.
Yeah, something that doesn't feel right. That he would be in a rush, kinda.
You definitely need to have a little bit of Pinna, like on this card for sure. And nothing screams like go Pinna. He's gotta know something that I don't know, or he wants to see more out of Trey so that he can really determine what he wants to do if he wants to play like.
Oh, that was so close. That was
Yeah,
so
Trey
close.
almost losing it there. But he gets it. And now he's just got to make his way there. And this will be the second goal for Trey, which will reveal a lot of information to Tones again. So Trey did not stay in Rico, which leaves it available to be messed with a little bit if he decides to. And Trey still no information on Tones. Tones keeping all of this gameplay to himself and us. Bam, 2 clicks for Trey, and now putting a lot more pressure on the board just because he's got so much more to play with. Now, column 1 in the mix because 6 shines from Rico Harbor is a legit possibility. Defeat Shadow Mario and Bianco Hills. Tones does not put any damage into whatsoever. Trey's been in Pianta, so that makes Ride Yoshi and Pianta Village a lot more possible. But they're both gold birds. That can be contested pretty easily for Tones.
Yeah, Dons is ahead by shines. He's into Pina now. He will have 20 shines by like larger margin over Trey.
Bluebird seems to be something that Tones is definitely considering.
He was collecting them. He just needs one more level like Bianco or Bianta to get the 7th one.
It is the middle goal, which is something a lot of players have been regarding as a pretty important piece, just because it either sets you up for combos or it blocks combos. So I respect it. So linked, bluebirds, and plaza shines is kind of in Tone's focus right now. And Pinna, I guess.
Yeah, by now, Tones will be able to get 8 linked pairs. He's been in every level. Just not in a Rico and Bianco to get the linked pairs.
Hasn't been into Pianta either.
Trey also collecting bluebirds.
Well, he's getting late Pianta stuff. Well, he just did 4, right? So if he decided that he wanted to collect this 7 bluebirds.
Yeah, he will just like I said, ride Yoshi in Pianta with Pianta 100s in a secret, then a Shadow Mario, and a 7th bluebird. Well, let's not forget the row control. The row column being an option as well.
That, yeah, I was gonna say that didn't look like the right distance for me on that honey skip. Trey did not walk far enough with that. And I'm not an expert or anything, so when I see that, you know, that means he messed up pretty bad. But he's going for it again. And he did get the jelly skip too, which is badass. But decides, I've already messed it up twice. I'm just gonna go see the cutscene. Meanwhile, Tones is still running around Pinna episode 1, so really, we could end up seeing them both in Mecha at the same time. And I don't think it really means anything per se, but that honey skip miss on Trey definitely an important loss of time that may end up biting him a little bit. A lot of blue coins for Tones here. He's already turned in 10, so he's at 25 now. Here he goes. Starting the mecha fight. If Trey didn't miss that honey skip, he'd already be there, but he's not far behind. He may end up stopping to go get some bluebirds while he's here. But I think the play for Trey is probably to go get Yoshi. Not really worried too much about these linked or the bluebirds. And it looks like he's kind of on the same
he's ignoring. I feel like he's kind of ignoring all the other blue coins, but Pianta.
Well, I like this because he's got the 100 coin shine in Pianta Village. He's got Ride Yoshi in Pianta Village, and he's also got the 20 blues in Pianta Village. That's a triple click.
Yeah, it is.
You know, that's a triple click on this card, which puts so much pressure on Tones. And Tones still has yet to block any options, has yet to reveal anything on the card. But he's got a plan, so it's not like he couldn't react. Oh, Trey is not hitting these shots. Already missed 2 mecha shots. Uncharacteristic for sure. I think the pressure might be on after missing that honey skip. Might be sweating a little bit.
Might be. Going all around here. Not too good for Trey's part.
Tones re-enters Pinna. Decides this is the right course of action. And I expect Trey to do the same.
Still no clicked goal, and it's been almost half an hour.
I expect him to defeat this cannonball here. Because he's got so many shines. He's probably going to go to Noki.
You may as well when you're in this shine. It takes a while to come back. Select the shine, then what's the cutscene?
Right. Yeah, you're not going to come back here. It's total pain in the butt. You're already here. It's something you're considering. I'm not sure if it's on Trey's mind at all. He might just opt to surrender the goal because it's not something he's worked on whatsoever as far as like picking up plaza shines or anything like that. Maybe just sacrifices what Noki has to offer. If he does,
Oh, he's getting it.
wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But yeah, I think both options are okay. But I mean, really, as much of a commitment as this is, it's not much.
Oh, Trey having some trouble.
But he is messing around.
Oh, he didn't get the entrance.
So the mole slows him down quite a bit, but you know, we'll see if it ends up making a difference. I don't expect it to. There's just not been a whole lot of overlap with Tones and Trey yet, other than them being in pin at the same time right now. This is like the first time we've ever seen the two of them really kind of competing for the same things. Except for, I guess, linked. I don't think Trey's got any linked, has he?
No, he didn't worry about links at all when he was in Rico.
Yeah.
And both haven't
They've
been
got
in
access
Bianca.
to them.
Yeah, they have access to it.
Mm-hmm. And none of
Tones
them's been in
doing.
Bianco. So that, yeah, that's a good point.
I feel like both of them are getting Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi's generally pretty good. I mean, Serena's another reason to go get Yoshi as well. Ooh, this could be an opportunity for Trey to grab some time here because Trey does a faster pin of 3 than Tones does. And it looks like he's fumbling a little bit. But really the race to Yoshi isn't that big of a deal, I don't think. But it is an opportunity for Trey to save a little bit of time. Oh, Bluebird? Bluebird's the option right now for Trey. So a little bit of extra overlap here. And that actually throws off the pin of 3 flip cycle for Trey too, so he'll have to do a different pin of 3 route.
Getting the links now.
Mm-hmm. Someone's having a lot of trouble with this pin 3. But at this point, he's already got it, so. And Trey not really rushing through like I thought he would be. For the most part, he's been rushing through this pinna up until this point.
Did he get the linked pairs in Tianda?
He did not. He just got to episode 4 and then dipped out after grabbing a bunch of blues in episode 3 and episode 2. Ooh, fumbling. Alright. This is a different pin of 3 than you're gonna be used to seeing, because he's, I don't know what he's doing, honestly. He's all over the place. Okay, now it's the Bluebird.
Interesting way to get the Bluebird.
Not bad.
So how many blues Trey has total? 20, I assume. He hasn't played anything.
That's right. Not really much to say about the overlap here while they are in Pinna. Alright, this is the beginning of the Pinna 3 Reds for Trey now. And like I said, this is going to be a little awkward. But he's actually taking the same route as Tones, just due to the fact that the flip cycles are off. And he just ran around and grabbed a bunch of links, grabbed some bluebirds, and now he actually kind of competes on those with Tones a little bit. But bluebirds, Trey's got an advantage because he's been to late, or at least later Pianta. And Tones has not stepped into Bianca or Pianta yet. And still, Tones has not revealed anything.
Yeah, that must scare Trey a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit too much when it's been half an hour since the match started and only 2 goals have been clicked. Both by Trey.
Let's see, what has Tones got on this card so far? Bluebirds,
So
links, 1 secret, a bunch of Plaza Shines. No, 2 secrets actually, because he's done Gelato 1.
Yeah.
And a lot of M's, or not M's, but blues. He's got 28 blues. But just working on a lot of things at once. That could be the strategy. Because Trey's not going to know exactly what he did at all. And Trey is totally in the dark, so if he ends up clicking 7 bluebirds as his first goal, Trey's got a lot to consider. Just because Tones has done a lot of different things. Trey misses the 1 cycle there.
Just barely missing that 1 chrome phone.
Mm-hmm.
After all, by looking at this card, lots of mid-game and end-game goals. Just a lot of them.
I don't think Trey's got to worry about too much at this point. Like, obviously, like knowing what we know, I don't think he worries too much. But having no information whatsoever probably puts a lot of fear in you. And also the fact that you've already lost a match, you know, the pressure's on. You don't want to lose to the Bing Bros. And
Yep.
there it is. Okay. So that's like the first hard commitment Tones has made this match is now opening up Serena and stepping in. That's actually the first time.
There's no clipping, and 4 shines in Serena.
And he's also gonna get 3 secrets once he finishes episode 2.
Yep, that will be his first goal he clicked.
Actually, Trey could wait. Yeah, Trey could click it first, right? Has Trey done 2 secrets or 1?
He has done Pina.
Yeah, he's done Pina 2. He didn't do Rico 4.
He didn't do Rico. Yeah, but he's not gonna do this because it's 100 coin shine.
Oh right, you're right. So 3 secrets should be Tones. So he's gonna get 100. He's gonna go get Yoshi. This is the triple click I was referring to earlier.
Yep, this is the triple click I was also waiting for.
It's actually puts so much pressure on Tones.
Yeah, Tones can't have anything in Bianca anymore after this, and most likely he's gonna lose the bluebirds if he doesn't go to Bianca.
Yep, which is the middle goal. Lots of blocks. Banana. Now that's not a good one. That is a bad one.
Yeah,
no one likes that one. You can throw it, but so slow. There it is. Ride Yoshi and Pianta. Okay, so now Tones has a lot of information. Tones knows he's been to Pinna late, or like Pinna 4 at least. He's got Yoshi. He's in Pianta, and he's probably working on this treble click. So he knows Serena is not the play. So Tones knows he's in Serena all alone. Yep. He's gonna get that goal.
We could see column 3 to come into play if he fully commits on that now.
Oh, but no kidding. Yeah, actually, that's a real legitimate threat.
However, well, Trey is in Pianta right now. He's getting the 100s.
Yep.
Unless he can somehow get the 100 coins on in episode 1 as soon as possible from both sides.
Not possible, I don't think.
Row 3 is there, but for Tones, sad thing is that Trey has been in Rico.
So he's only got 3 more shines in Rico. It's just Trey's got a good game plan. He's setting up for a lot and blocking a lot of options Tones has. Riding Yoshi, having the 100s in Pianta, and then also setting up for the 20 blues while, you know, getting all these Bs. If he goes into episode 6, 20 blues in Pianta is as easy as it gets. And Trey's got a good game plan, I'll say that.
It's the 99, the secret shine coming up.
Oh, hold on. This is a... Oh my goodness, I didn't even see this on the card. This is actually a quadra click?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even think. Okay.
I was mentioning the secret shine as well as being the 100s.
Wow.
He has to be careful not for picking up a coin here now.
I've seen Trey mess this up countless times, okay? So, while this is pretty...
Why you didn't make Yoshi with you? Just make it easy.
I don't know, man. Trey, I think he's sweating a little bit, dude. I know he's messed this up more than enough times to know the pressure. He's sweating. What does he do?
The coin.
He's got to get it.
Do it.
Oh, he's got it. Oh, he doesn't got it. Okay.
Okay, isn't there a coin
Yeah, there's
in the
more
pink?
coins.
There's one.
Yep,
You
there's
can
one
just
right there.
drop
You can
down and get it.
yeah. You just get it while he's flying up there too. But
Dude, this is really, really scary. Oh, he got it.
yeah, he's gonna be okay as long as he doesn't fall to his death here. Whew! All right, first goal for Tones. That absolutely does not give Trey any information whatsoever.
Yep, it is like really weird goal to click as the first one.
Trey should be able
Now,
to.
Dre, just don't die.
Oh man, I'm sweating for Trey right there. Whew.
The triple click.
Triple click, and he also sets up for the 20 in Pianta, and also the late game Bluebird in Pianta, and
Yep.
the Shadow Mario in Pianta. So that secondary option, Pianta, coming into play here. And I don't know what you do if you're Tones. I know you got to go get this fruitless or what is it? What's the actual no clips? Yeah, no clips Serena 3. But you gotta take something away from Trey here because Trey is already blocked your column 3. He's got more to offer in your row 3 if you decide you wanted to do that option. And 3 Secret Shines doesn't have a play as far as Connect 5 goes anymore.
You can't get the column 3 anymore. The only one he has left is column 2 and row 3. Dre has everything else.
5-1 is the score. Let's see how long this takes. This takes forever. I love this goal, actually.
Oh no, Dre tried! He didn't get the dive.
He'll be okay. This is going to lose a little bit of time. The second kind of mistake that Trey's made this match, other than the honey skip death that he had. So unless he game overs, I don't know. I kind of like Trey's position more than Tones right now, but I could be wrong.
Same.
There's the pineapple for Tones. He's gonna go get the Yoshi and then head up into the attic. And then what does he do after this? Early cycle.
Early cycle, let's go, Dre.
That kind of makes the death worth it, right?
Yeah, it does. What are you doing, Dre? Tones, it's not clipping. He was thinking about it. Wrong way, Tones. Oh well, it works too, I think.
Not the fastest way, but you can get there multiple ways. Oh, okay, so he's gonna get the blue coin while he's up here. From this. Oh, it's episode 4, isn't it?
Yeah, it is episode 4.
You're right.
At this point, Ray is gonna get some information about Tones and his being up to. Maybe he's still clicking this or not.
So Trey's gonna be happy that he's already blocked this column 3 option, just incidentally, or accidentally, or any set of words you want to use there to describe Trey getting a goal that ends up blocking Trey's or Tones' options. So it actually makes sense that Tones has been setting up for this column 3 play all along. It just so happens that Trey blocked it, so good for him.
He's gonna be the first one to Noki at least.
Oh yeah, Tones is already heading into Noki. He's got 10 blues to go get. He's got both gold birds he can go get. And now it's kind of looking like it's a lockout game. We're starting to get into the actual goal collecting here on this card instead of a bunch of setups.
Yeah, it seems like. Also, link pairs are still not clicked by Tones when he hasn't access to it, and even Trey has. Both of them have it.
Yep, Trey's collecting a bunch of linked right now.
Tones still collecting blues. He should be getting close to 70 at this point.
Yep, 10 blues from Noki. A lot of blues here from Pianta. He's got 5 more to get, and he's still got a bunch of Piantas to talk to, so I think that's enough right here. He's got more adults, 5 more adults actually. He's already sprayed one of them and got the blue coin out of that one. I think as soon as he picks up the last blue here, He'll have 20, and that'll be another click for Trey. Then he heads into Pianta 7. That's another click for Trey. If he heads into 8,
And that's another click.
that is the Bluebird.
Gray is definitely in a better position right now than Tones, unless Tones has something under his sleeve right now. We don't know about. Just from seeing this being 6-2, there's no way this is gonna end up with a bingo.
Yeah, what can Tones get at this point? It really just, I guess, top left, bottom right is a possibility.
That's
And
only
row 3.
one. Row 3, yeah. That's the only ones.
Trey's got a good count lead. And there it is. That's the start of row 3. So Tones with his 3rd goal now. Trey gonna head back into Pianta, maybe? Yeah. See, if I'm Trey, I've already got such a foothold on Pianta. I might even just delay it and just go finish my Rico stuff. But I guess Bluebirds is still a decent concern. But you got Rico 100s you can go do if you're Trey. You can do that on episode 3, which is a good episode to do it on. You've also got the 6 shines from Rico Harbor you can go do. And Trey just clicked the Shadow Mario, so now 7 for Trey.
Ah, that's a Bluebird.
Mm-hmm. Do you go to Rico or you go get that Bluebird? Neither. Okay. He's gonna go get the Bluebird from Gelato first. And then maybe come back, get the Bluebird in Pianta. And probably the Linked while he's here too, if he hasn't already. Oh, it's still there. So Linked and Bluebirds for Trey. And delaying that Bluebird just a little bit. Meanwhile, Tones finally finishing Noki 1 here while a bunch of blues and also getting the
You got the gold bird.
They get the gold bird, which just needs the one from the plaza now to collect that goal. And I think if you're Tones, I don't think you can set up the Connect 5 anymore. Realistically.
Yeah, row 3, yes, but the Bluebirds are something he can't get.
Yep. Bluebirds, Rico's pretty much a true fear because Trey's already got so much invested in Rico. Ooh. Trey collecting some blues while he waits for the birds as he was watching somebody else do. I forget. Oh, it was either Ramato or Juan doing that yesterday during the exhibition. So picking up a little bit of strats from some other people. Trey paying a little bit of attention. Nice, and that's a good kill too. Does he go do the hidden or the secret? Looks like it's the secret. And a bluebird, or a blue coin as well. Second bluebird here for Tones.
Oh, that bird was flying around in a circle.
Yeah, that
so
was a
the
nice one.
secret-wise, who's in a lead?
Tones has Hina 2, Gelato 1, and then Serena 2 and access to Serena 4. So this will be the third secret for Trey. And he has access to 2 more. With, 2 more, maybe 1 more. Immediately, anyway. He'd have to go do PD and episode 3 in Bianco if he wanted to get 5 while finishing off the one in Rico. And I don't expect Trey to go to Serena at all this game. I think Serena has just totally been locked down by Tones. If he ends up going to Serena right now, then I'll eat my words, but I still think that's not the right play. He's going to finish these bluebirds now. So we just got the ones. So yeah, okay. He clicked 7 blue birds, but unchecked it himself. That was not us unchecking it. And I don't think that's contested at all. So I don't think that's like a check you give to Tones. Just because Tones has not stepped into late Bianco, has not stepped into late Pianta whatsoever. You can't give Tones the bluebirds there.
Yep. Don's doing 100s.
Yep, this is a steal. This is a steal from Trey here. If you're Tones, because this should be a Trey goal. Tones does not deserve this one, but he's gonna take what he can get, or he's gonna take what Trey offers him. Trey making sure that that is not gonna come to bite him in the ass with the bluebird's accidental click. Otherwise, that could have been a big deal.
Yeah, it would have been. So goals right now 7-5. So who has the most shines?
It should be Tones, I believe, just because of all these Plaza shines he's collected.
Yeah, Tones has 23. Meanwhile, Trey has 19 right now, according to the tracker.
28 shines is on the card.
Trey's in
This
Bianca.
point, it's a bunch of scattered goals, a bunch of general goals that we're really looking at here. And I'm kind of concerned. I'm not concerned, but this route by Tones is curious. Maybe I forget my own route. I don't think I do. I think I remember my route. It's just a little different than I remember making it. But he's got the general idea. While picking up some blues in the meantime.
You should pick loss to 70 at this rate. Also getting the links. They're still on a board. Who is gonna get them first? Both of them has access to it.
No, that one's a legitimate threat to both players for sure. Misclicking that one, you might end up seeing you give it to the opponent. But I'd have to evaluate that further to see if that's really something to consider.
According to stats, right now, Don's has 5 and Trey has 4, and this is most likely Don's 6th pair. He's missing the one in Gelato and Bianca, right? To get 8.
But Tones is actually doing a lot of different stuff right now. Picking up blues, picking up links, picking up the 100 in Rico 100. Or Rico 1 even. And he's still got 12 more yellows he's gonna get before he can enter the blooper cutscene at the very minimum. 71 is the number, unless you want to run around and do a lot of extra yellows. But he's got a bunch to grab still. He's got the ones over here on the scaffolding. He's got these ones. And then he's got 4 bloopers he can go kill for 4 coins. They fall down. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but his earlier movement put it so that they're right here, right underneath his feet. 71, and I expect him to go into the blooper fight now. Yep. And that's actually 4 secrets for Trey. After doing Bianco 3, and now doing Bianco 4. So those 4 shines from Bianco that we were talking about at the very beginning of the game. Looks like it's after 40 some odd minutes. Is it 40 something? Are we at 50 something now? What are we at?
50 minutes.
Yeah, 50 minutes. While. Yeah, 50 minutes is the longest amount of time I've seen for 4 shines from Bianco to come off a card. And it's still not even going to get clicked off yet, because he's got to do one more shine after this.
when Don sees Bianco shines being clicked, would he be scared of 5 secret shines being lost? By Trey? Or Trey?
Yeah, he should be. I'd say. Just knowing where Trey's been.
He can do Serena 4, get the 4 shines in Serena as well, and well, what he has access to then, he doesn't have an access to Rico 4 that quickly. He has to do 2 and 7, 2 and 3, and episode 1.
Yep. Trey now getting some information about where Tones currently is with that 100s and Rico click.
They should be really close to each other with 70 totals right now. Those might have missing 9, meanwhile Trey is missing 20, I believe. They're really close.
Still really weird not to see Trey go pick up the 7 bluebirds at this point. Like, I think he just forgot. Because he had it on his mind for the longest time. And as soon as he entered Bianco, like, all he has to do is enter Pianta 8 and he's got it. So I think it's not an immediate concern. I don't know. Seems a little weird to just forget about it like that, but...
So how many shines both runners have in Delfino? That is still in a goal. That is still a goal.
Yeah,
board.
that's true.
Tone's gonna get 28, most likely.
That's a Tone's goal for sure.
Oh boy, don't die.
Messing up Lomachenko a little bit here, but he pulls it out. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna start over again. And Trey's gonna get his 4th shine from Bianco Hills here in episode 1. That's gonna be another click for Trey, which also sets him up to go do whatever he wants after that, whether it be Rico, these 7 bluebirds, or anything really. He can go to Noki almost. He can get the rest of his secrets. He can start or like finish collecting blues. Linked is still there. I don't think Serena's a concern. I don't think Plaza Shines are a concern. It's too much of a commitment. And Shadow Mario and Bianco is way more accessible to him than it is to Tones. Tones is really kind of forced to choose correctly on what Trey's doing and beat him to it. And
yeah, at this point he has to really
double click.
Yeah.
That really 15 shines? Yeah, he's turned in a lot of blues, so.
He turned in 60, I think, at this point.
Let's go to the old bingo tracker. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And turned in 60. Dang. Looks right to me. Trey is in Noki 1 right now, doing Noki 1 100s. I don't know what is going on. I don't know. How do you make this? How do you make that read? How is that the read?
I mean, like, White Secret Shines, Link Pairs are still there. There is still 2 shines in white levels. Why is it still there? Don't should have 4 shines in Serena.
I'm like squinting my face right now, trying to understand what is going on in Trey's head.
And what is
that face you make?
What is Tones thinking about Rico right now? Why is he in Rico?
Well, he's got to stop 6 from Rico.
True. He's got 1 there right now, so he doesn't have to do too far into a Rico.
I don't know, man. My brain is not wrapping my head around some of these thought processes here. And I think
according to the tracker, Tones has 6 link pairs, meanwhile Trey has 5.
Man. Interesting. What is going on? I'm a little lost here, ladies and gentlemen. But, I mean, Noki 1 100s ain't the slowest thing ever. Trey knows how to do it.
Yeah, column 4, by the way, is there. So link pairs, Tones should have it. Tones should have it, the link pairs, but he has to go visit 2 levels he hasn't gone to.
You know, that's actually a legitimate threat. I totally slipped my mind, dude.
Yeah, I missed that too. Tones is missing 1 in Bianco and Pianta.
Dude, to even consider going for a Connect 5 at this point when you've got so many options for
yeah,
Trey, dude, I don't think.
I don't think
I don't think it's
anybody
necessary.
consider it.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
at this
necessary.
point, yeah. It should come down to converting goals at the end, not
Yeah.
connect this far.
But I think
Just-
he's still better off anyway. This might actually just be like a pressure goal from Trey,
Yeah,
but
it will be like he's fading out that. Getting the blue coins as well for Tones. There's 100
oh,
click. What
man.
is Tones thinking now?
He's finishing his 70. He only needs a couple more blues for 70.
He has to focus on link spares.
Yeah, as soon as he sees that 4 in a row, you gotta switch up. You gotta go get the links right now. Which I think, I don't know. Trey could commit to, but he doesn't have to. He's got so many other options. But I've seen Trey mess this up before.
Ray's getting a linked.
This is a quick one too.
What are you doing,
This is a
Tones?
quick one.
Get the shine! You have to hurry to get the links.
Let's see, what links does he gotta get? So
What
Trey
is
has not
Trey
got,
missing?
he hasn't got Rico linked,
Yeah.
and he
Meanwhile,
doesn't
Tones.
have a Pinna linked, I don't think. I think those are the 2 linked he's missing.
Oh, Tones has to hurry to Bianco and do Pianta.
Rico linked is a long one, just because. I guess it's not that long. I guess Pinna's kind of longer than that.
How did he forget the one in a Piana? Oh, the one in a win. The one in a the Ferris wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that takes a long while. Then Tones should have this. This is a close one.
Yeah, this is a legitimate. Trey puts a legitimate threat on the table here with this Connect 5.
Yeah, he would also like. He would have easily baited Tones for doing this, but he's actually going for it. So
yeah. It's a good bait, but it's also a legitimate threat at the same time. And he's gonna have 7 before Tones does, but he's got to go into Pinna as his last link. Oh man, this is
Oh.
What is Tones got? I think it's Pianta, right?
Pianta, yeah. Don't get that blue. You're in hurry, Tones.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know it's close like that. Oh
Whoa,
my goodness.
No.
Oh, this is super greedy. This is super greedy.
You are not realizing, Tones.
He doesn't
You have to hurry to Pianta.
I think Trey is gonna win with a really late game Connect 5.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
No, Tones. You have to hurry. Oh no.
My brain. 9-9 at this point. And Trey still not collecting that 7 bluebirds because this 8 links provides an actual just straight up win.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not think this was gonna be the way it went, but
yeah,
it just
this
kind
far
of
in the match
happened. It just kind of happened. Wow. It's super interesting. Oh!
It's a bonk.
Nice little bonk. Oh boy, that's funny. Wow.
Maybe Tones forgot that, or he's thinking Trey's not going for it. He's probably thinking that Trey's not gonna go for it and baiting. Trey's baiting Tones, but he isn't.
There it is.
There it is.
Connect 5. GG.
Almost 1 hour later.
And Tones, he definitely didn't consider it to be that fast. He thought for sure that he had enough time to go do this and then do the Pianta linked. Otherwise, he had a legitimate chance of contesting this for sure. Pianta one's pretty quick. And the Pinna one much slower.
Yep.
Dang. What a way to end it. TonesBalones, unfortunately, will end his chance at victory here in the tournament, being eliminated by AverageTrey and 1/2 of the Bing Bros. Totally gone from the tournament. Sniper King, the final hope of the Bing Bros. Take it all home. Oh man, crazy plays from Trey. Definitely caught me off guard for sure with that last second column commit. Let's bring him in and see if he's got something to say about it. Trey, come talk. Hey,
Eh,
you sprung that column 4 on us there, Trey. What was up with that, man?
well, I guess I can kind of explain my game plan.
Hey, do it.
Basically, how I go into this right now, this could always change, but I start out treating the match like a regular lockout, and then at some point I'm like, well, that one column is still available. I could just sort of rush that randomly, and then you won't see it coming. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
So
that's
that
my
was
plan.
a legitimate thought in your head throughout this run. When did you decide that that's what you wanted to do?
As soon, well, I was doing Bianco 1 as my fourth Bianco shine.
Mm-hmm.
And then actually at that point I realized, wait a minute. All I need is hundreds of Noki and link pairs, which I already have like most of. And so I knew as soon as I clicked that, I'm like, okay, it's a race to Noki 100. I got to win that race, and then I win. And then sure enough, I got it.
Yeah. Tones picked up his 7th while you were picking up your 7th from Rico. In Bianco, he picked up his 7th, but instead of leaving immediately and going to Pianta to get his 8th, he took a little bit of extra greed there and went and did the PD fight. So
Ooh.
he kind of didn't recognize the importance of that 8th linked pair that you pretty much taking for free.
Honestly, when I was doing link pairs in Penna, I was thinking like, this is such a waste of time. Why am I getting these? And it turned out that
The
they were
la-
okay to get. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, in the first part of the match, I had no idea where he was because like I
Mm-hmm.
clicked the Rico goal. Then my original plan was, okay, go to Rico, make him think I'm going to do 6 in Rico, but actually go to Pianta because Pianta has a lot of value to it in this card. So that's how I started out. And I had no idea where he was. So I was like, you know what? I'll just try to push late game a little bit and see what he finally clicks something.
He went
Yep.
long, long while before even collecting a first goal, so you were probably wondering what he's planning out there
Was he
all
in
time.
Rico too at the start?
He was not. He
Nope,
actually
he
started
was
with
not.
Plaza Shines and
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it
general
was like
like
delayed,
random
delayed
things.
Pina Rush, kinda. He was
Oh
doing
yeah,
it
he went
all
double
over.
pin it really quickly.
Okay.
You were in a Pina together with him at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna say that just looking at this card, Rico stands out, Bianco stands out as two legitimate things, just because they always do.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pianta being the secondary option, it just seemed right. Like you fake like you're committing to something, go to
Yeah, yeah,
Pianta.
yeah.
That
I immediately, like, I saw the ride Yoshi and Pianta, 100 in a secret and 100 in Pianta. I was like, dude, I'm doing that at some point.
yeah.
Like
It
free
was
three goals right
5
there.
clicks, right? It was like 5 clicks.
What do you mean, 5 clicks?
You got the 20 from the
Oh,
Pianta,
yeah,
the
yeah.
ride, the
There was a lot in
100,
Pianta, yeah.
and the 100 in a secret level.
And also, I was originally, I accidentally clicked 7 bluebirds.
Hmm.
I knew because I had like available the 7th bird, but didn't have it yet.
Right,
I was
exactly.
my
And
dad came in and like asked me something, so I was like, oh, I have that. Wait, no, I don't have that. Shoot.
it would have
Thanks, Dad.
been it would have been something we would have given to Tones because he had collected a birds, but he had
Uh-huh.
no access to late game Pianta and he had no access to late game
I was like,
Bianco.
dude, that sucks if they give that to Tones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Tones,
the
welcome to the
what's
call.
Hello.
eh?
Trey gave you a decent amount of information throughout this game.
Yeah, I definitely knew like exactly where he was. I just choked it at the end because I had my win condition and I was like, this is how I'm gonna do it. And then I completely forgot that column 4 he had 4 goals.
Did well explain to us your win condition then if you can.
My win condition would have been 8 linked. Well, it would be 70 blues, 5 secrets, 8 linked, 4 shines, Sirena. And I was
Okay.
like, I don't think he's getting linked because he hasn't really been a lot of places. But that was a lie because, he went Bianco and everything. And I was just like, I had 7. I just got the Bianca one. And
Mhm.
I probably could have just exited right when I got that one and went to Pianta.
Right.
But I
Oh wow,
just forgot.
you had 7 link pairs.
Yeah, I had 7.
I had no idea you had any, to be honest.
Yeah, I got, all of the ones and levels I went to. And then like right when
Yeah.
you clicked 8 links, I think I just finished the Bianco 2. I just finished PD and Bianco 2.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, if I left and went to Pianta and got the link pair, I might have had a chance.
Yeah, it would have been really close. It would have been like
Oh,
neck and
man.
neck. Sure.
Pianta is faster than Berry'sville linked, so it would have been really, really close.
Yeah, I prioritized the wrong thing. I wanted to get progress to get the 5 secrets and do a double click for the 4 secrets in Sirena. And I was prioritizing that, completely blindsided by the fact that if I just got 8 linked, I would have blocked them off and won.
Yeah, Trey did have the late game Rico to play with, and also was later into Bianco, so the Shadow Mario was there. But
Yeah.
with that, that's 6 from Rico, the 7 Bluebirds, and the Shadow Mario. You do have access to the rest of the things on the card, being the link, the shines from Serena, the 5 secrets. Trey also had 4 secrets.
Okay, yeah. So it wasn't necessarily the wrong play to prioritize the 5th secret, but I lost that 50-50.
Yep, it was a tough call.
I didn't think you were getting link blues because you got Yoshi so fast. It surprised me so much.
Oh yeah, I did like sort of a poverty pinner rush and got Yoshi pretty fast into Pianta.
Yeah, like you got the one hit in Rico, and then you got the Goopy Inferno, and then the next thing I knew, you got Ride Yoshi Pianta. I was like, excuse me? I just got Yoshi and I'm entering Sirena 2. How did you get Yoshi?
You're moving quick, man.
I also failed Honey Skip.
Oh my god.
So that was something.
And he was running around and collecting blues during episode 3 as well. He collected the linked pairs.
Yeah, I mainly did that to get like the 2 Bluebirds there. And I was like, you know what, while I'm doing this, I'll get some links. It's probably going to waste of time, but I'll get them anyway. And turned out to be a good thing. So good thing I got those while I was there.
Yeah, it was a long bingo is what I'll say, as far as how long it took for you guys to kind of show what the game plan was. Like Tones, 3 secrets being your first goal, and then
They gave some no info.
Yeah, I had literally no info on you for so long.
Yeah, and I think I was like 3 shines ahead at that time when I got 3 secrets too, so that's a huge advantage on my part that I just totally beefed at the end. I was so zoned out at the end. I don't know what happened. I just completely forgot that Connect 5 was a thing. And I'm like,
you weren't even in Noki 100?
No, I wasn't in Noki 100.
I thought I was racing you, dude. I was like, I gotta get this so fast. I gotta get these coins.
No.
But I guess one last thing I kind of want to say is crazy to see 4 shines from Bianco Hills clicked at 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, Bianco sucked.
Bianco did kind of suck, except for that one goal.
Yeah, it was an okay start because it had a Bluebird, but the 4 shines in Bianco, no blue coins, so yeah, it's not the
like there's the feature out of Mario, but that requires doing like Bianco 5 and stuff. So
you get the secrets at
Bianco
least.
sucked.
But
That's true.
Bianca was really strong. Okay, Bianca was so strong.
Yeah, going to Pinot was definitely the play here, and like with all the stuff in Rico, I thought your game plan, Trey, was going to be get the 1 hidden shine and then do Hundo and a secret. And I almost got baited by that because when I had like 8 shines, I saw you clicked off 1 hidden Rico, and I said, should I go to Rico and just do the hundreds and steal that from him? And I didn't. I didn't. I wanted to maintain the shine lead, which apparently wasn't really that big of a
Yeah, that was you read me correctly that I would leave, or you thought I would leave, right?
Well, I mean, like, it wasn't that I was reading you to leave. It's just that I thought, like, I just figured if you're going to get that goal, whatever, it doesn't really matter.
I was thinking that you would think I would commit to the 6 in Rico, but I was like, I go to Pianta, that'll throw him off. And Pianta's really good. So.
That's a good play.
I was mentioning to Ice how like Pianta is gonna have something like you do the blue coins in Pianta 5 as well as Ride Yoshi with 100 coin shine in the secret. Quadruple click. Boom.
And that's the first time I've ever done the 100 coin secret in Pianta 5, so I was kind of nervous.
It was
scary.
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh god, where do I get a coin? So I like dropped down from the ledge and grabbed it in midair. It was epic. But yeah, GG's.
How many blue coins did you end with?
Oh, I had like 58. I was close to 70.
Ooh, I had 69 right at the end. But like,
nice.
That's pretty much my goal. I knew I was gonna get it. If I went for linked pairs, I would have got it for sure. I didn't even set foot in Pianta. Yeah, I didn't even set foot in Pianta. I should have like just grabbed a couple coins there.
So that was a lot closer than it actually seemed.
It was so much closer. Like if I get linked blue coin pairs, I win. Well, not really. You could get secrets before.
It would have been really close.
You could definitely get secrets.
I had my 7th Bluebird available, and I could have gotten a secret, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Great.
Like,
They
if
didn't
you-
have
Yeah.
Cyrano, so would have won that.
True. But yeah, GG's. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was.
Well, unfortunately for you, Tones, that'll be the end of your run. Anything to say about the variant? You know what?
I think I can get used to the variant. I like it. It's something that we have to adjust to. It's like
yeah.
it's a win condition that's there, but towards the late game, you just start to think no one's gonna get a Connect 5 now. Look at the board. There's no way you're gonna get
Yeah.
Connect 5. And then you say I'm gonna get my win condition, and then all of a sudden there's a Connect 5 like an hour and 20 minutes into the bingo. And I'm like, oh shit.
Right, exactly. Kind of just throws you off a little bit. You got to consider it, but as the game progresses, you're like, is there really even a threat of it at this point?
Yeah, for sure.
This
There
is like
was.
this gives
But-
out like good planning and some baits and mind games to have a Connect
Yeah,
5
but
there
the one thing
as a play.
Yeah, but the one thing I will say about this variant is that you have to get shine count.
Oh yeah.
Like
for sure.
in the
You
old
have to-
bingo, you can get away with doing utility, but in this one, you just cannot. You need progress in like every level, or else you just don't have the flexibility to play.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah.
Also,
entering,
I've
like,
never
Bianco.
seen 15 shines from Delfino Plaza with blue coins.
Yeah, what the heck is that going?
What the fuck?
That's a new goal for this variant.
I was just like, dude, I'm gonna have so much trouble remembering how many shines I have. I'll
I
like
grabbed the
forget that.
notepad.
Oh, I should have had that available.
Yeah,
You
I grabbed the
should be-
notepad and
you
I was like, I
should be
had
able-
10 blue coins and I traded those in.
You should be able to see that when he's just check the menu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
true.
you have to
So-
subtract airstrip.
It actually shows, I think.
Yeah,
for
it
the
does
Pino and
include your blue
the-
coin shines in there. It's true.
Yeah, true. But it was a lot closer than I expected when seeing your Tones game plan at the start,
Yeah.
starting with 3 secrets. That was like a lot closer at the end then.
I'll admit I was nervous I'd go 0-2.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I better
I mean,
not. I better not let him down.
I wanted the upset. I really did.
I feel like we all did. We'll hope for that.
But next tournament, I can just be last seed and then prove him wrong.
Be the
Hell
hidden
yeah.
boss.
Yeah, be a hidden boss.
Hell yeah.
I just think that the bracket was stacked against me. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, Romano.
Maybe.
Come on, Romano. Like it was on purpose. Calling you out. It was on purpose that me and Sniper were losers.
Destined
round
to
one.
play each
It was
other.
it was not
No,
destiny. That was
Sniper
planned.
won round one.
No, I know that, but like
Maybe.
we shouldn't have been in that position.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I'm
That's fair.
Maybe.
saying. It was on purpose.
Armato really did not want to play the Bing Bros.
Yeah,
The legitimate threat.
Understandable.
But unfortunately, that is the end of Tones. Trey will move on to loser 2, where he will end up facing the loser of Paper Ario Samurai Man. So
Wow, this is a
that
good
is one
bracket.
he'll have to look out. Yeah, he's gonna have his hands full with that one.
Oh,
Trey's
man.
got a lot of matches to catch up on here in the coming days.
I'm hoping for
but-
the repeat of 2014 where I make the Epic Losers run, but who knows?
Yep, it's totally possible. But no matches currently scheduled, from what I can tell. A lot of winners round matches to play and a lot of losers to play. We'll let you guys know when they're coming up. Keep an eye out. And thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank you
Peace.
for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.